Hello, this is Regina with the Regina Drury Real Estate Group in Wilmington, North Carolina. And I just got back from a 2-hour meeting with a really great lender here in Wilmington, North Carolina. And she told me about an interesting loan program that I wasn't aware of. So many of us have heard about reverse mortgages, right? But did you know that there's a program called the Reverse Mortgage Purchase Program? Yes, Reverse Mortgage Purchase Program. Basically what that is it's similar to reverse mortgage. You know, if you're familiar with reverse mortgages, when you're a certain age, you can purchase a house, and if you have equity, you can get a monthly check every month for the equity that's in your home. You know, of course, they base it on what's your longevity and how long they expect, you know, that you'll be living in the house to do their equation. Well, this reverse mortgage purchase program, to do this program, basically the way that it works is you are able to go and purchase a house, let's say, for example, a $500,000 house, and they do an equation based on the oldest. So if there's a couple, let's say one person is 62 and the other one is 55, well, they do an equation. You have to be, at least one of you have to be 62, and the equation is based on whoever's the youngest and their longevity, so how long that they'll be living, and then they figure out what your down payment is going to be. So for example, you might buy a $500,000 house, and they might say, okay, for this program you only need $250,000, and so you buy the $500,000 house with $250,000, and then that's all that you need. So there's no monthly payment then. So basically, instead of, you know, being in your house and getting money out of your house, you're able to purchase a house and only need a certain down payment to be able to purchase the house, and that's it, no further payment. So it's a really cool program. Well, it's not something I've ever heard of before. So I checked with a couple of lenders in town to see if it's something that they do, and well, they hadn't heard of it before. So many have heard of reverse mortgage, but they had not heard of reverse mortgage purchase program. So again, just to summarize, reverse mortgage purchase program means that you can go find the house that you prefer to live in, and you only need a certain down payment, and then that's it. You don't need any monthly payment. There is no monthly payment on the house. Now, some people might have questions. I had a question about what happens if one of the spouses was to pass away. And they said, used to be a long time ago, that if somebody passed away, then they could call the mortgage due. But now, if somebody passes away, right, there is no clause that that loan has to be paid right then. So as long as the other person that's in the house remains in the house, that it's their personal residence, then that loan is still intact, meaning there's no monthly payment. The reverse mortgage is still intact. You don't need to sell the house yet until at some point that neither party is living in the house any further. So if you guys have any questions about that, or if you want to know more information, you know, send me a message. I'd love to, you know, point you in the right direction for lenders that work with this program. It's pretty awesome. So imagine, you know, instead of having to downsize, imagine if you could stay in a house that you're comfortable in, you know, a house that you're already comfortable in, and not have to make any monthly payments. I mean, it's pretty cool. So again, this is Regina with the Regina Drury Real Estate Group, and I'm going to check out right now, but I'm going to come back in about a minute, and I'm going to talk to you about the bank statement only program. That's a program where you can be able to buy a house just based on the deposits in your account, not based on your W-2 or your 1099s or anything. So it's a really great program. I'm going to bring you that in a minute. Again, Regina with the Regina Drury Real Estate Group. If I can answer any questions, reach out. Talk to you then.